All right, so I'm just go through what's here. All right, so you can get a feel for how much can be grown in a short space. So we have 3 citrus here, with a miso, raspberry, a blackberry, and a miracle fruit. Miracle fruit is amazing. The reason we put it by the citrus, it's fun. You can pick one, suck on it, chew on it, eat the citrus, and it's like sugar. It's amazing. Totally does something cool to your mouth. There's a pepper here, there's some cucumbers inside here, there's some snap peas all throughout this area right here, with the tomato vine that I just tore the ground through in here, and it's actually responded well, you know. There's a eggplant over there, with some chives right here. All of this right here, nice and close together, actually is going to create a beautiful hedge of sugarcane. We have a lot more nitrogen fixing plants right across here with another pepper. You got dragon fruit. I think we got 2 or 3 varieties of white and pink, dark red colors. Here's another row of sugarcane here, the black variety. That's also going to grow up, and if we trim it out, so it's very nice. We got a tomato, another branch that is stuck in. It's growing. It's growing in between that. This is very rich, very dense, a lot of nutrients. They grow very well. And drains very well. They're all up above the ground, mounded out. And have nitrogen fixers growing through. As these grow up, we thin them out as they need. Over here we have a keyhole garden. You walk in. This garden was kind of like enforced into growth, because the gentleman who was here wanted things now, and so we have those things in here now. We're going to see how they respond. If they respond well, great. If they don't, no big deal. Great learning process. Nothing wrong with learning about, learning from your mistakes. And so we're going to see that happen here. There's a lot of little lettuce seeds that are coming up, and there's some eggplants, and there's marigolds throughout the whole area. We want that to bush in and fill in. Marigolds are excellent for the garden. Lots of lettuces here. We got sage, we got some Swiss chard, we got some strawberries coming up, arugula, which looks terrible. I'm feeling embarrassed showing that to you, but I don't care. There's some oregano, some thyme, and another little bed that we put along here. This is on the front end of the south, so it gets plenty of sun during the winter. Nothing is blocking it. Right? Behind that, we got some sweet potato growing here. This vine is going to disperse and cover this whole area. And amongst that area, because it's so dense, because it's so rich, because it has so much goodness going here, because it's developed in a stacked way, that everything here, even though it's so condensed, is going to do very well. And the things that don't do very well, no big deal. We have so much already. So a few things die off, doesn't matter, because everything else is doing well. I see a grape here responding very well, actually. Just started its new leaves. Very happy to see that. So we have 3 or 4 different varieties of grapes throughout here. There's another banana circle. We got a banana circle over there. We have another one right here. We got, I'm very happy to see this. We got a avocado that when it was transplanted, it was transplanted a little off and a little, challenging, dropped all its leaves, bursting new leaves. Love it. Love seeing that. Some more pineapples here, the nasturtium. Here's a cutting that I put into the ground as a rootstock of a comfrey. Starting to respond, growing well. That's another passion fruit vine over there. Over here we're doing some seed starting. So all inside here is papaya. We want those to come up, find out which one they are, male or female, put them in the ground. There's a star fruit, doing well. Another small banana circle, composting on the inside. So he has 3 areas that he can bring all his compost that he has from his organic restaurant to come here to feed his plants. The plants grow, provide food, brings it right back to the restaurant. A nice enclosed system. It's exactly what we want. I'm seeing a beautiful flower coming off of the passion vine that we just planted. Look at that flower right there. Amazing responses to the fruit here. I'm looking, right here we interplanted pink, white, guavas all the way through this area here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 7 or 8 of them right across here, right along this berm. All along this berm here we have a ton of nitrogen fixing plants all throughout this area. They're responding well. They got fruit bursting off of it. And this is just the beginning. It's been maybe a month at most. Fruit bursting off of it. All of this has the ground cover that's coming in all throughout here, all on the inside. Another variety of blackberry that's expanding itself out, growing, reaching for the trees. We're gonna actually create a nice little string type trellis throughout here and allow them to trellisize first. And then once these trees become mature, then we'll trellisize them onto the trees. Over here we have a 3-in-1 spot citrus setup, pomelo, tangelo, Valencia orange, some more pineapples all throughout. We could put 50 more pineapples if we wanted to. I mean, this is just like the beginning. There's a few pineapples that we have sitting here. I can see them starting their new growth, which for me is amazing. To come here to look and to see that things are responding so fast. Like, we just got these into the ground and they're like, yes, thank you. I'm in a deeply rich environment with a lot of love. Love is so important. People are caring for us and looking at us. They're wanting things to grow. We got some blueberries that we planted inside here, over here and over here. Came from Home Depot actually. Looked terrible. Responding wonderfully. Getting ready to grow. We got a loquat here you just put into the ground. We got another grape on this side right here. We got another avocado. So we have a choquette and a doni. I think it's a doni. And they both set at different times of the year. So we're extending that period. We have a lychee right here. Another tomato. He's gonna have a lot of fun taking care of all these tomatoes. I didn't tell him to plant that many. You know? Again, process, learn. It's a great thing. Another tomato. We got 2 mulberries right here. They're looking very happy.
Already
fruiting.
fruiting.
Got new growth. They're gonna establish themselves right here, grow out nice. We have tons of mulberries to pick from. We're gonna put, we're probably gonna put like a hammock here and a seating area here we can sit and enjoy. We got a lot of new growth starting up right here, which is great. Covering the grounds.
What is that ground cover you guys used?
Clover. So we're to see that clover start fixing and enjoying itself here. There's an area there to create a pond. And if you just can imagine, as these things grow in, as these lychees are like falling off and as the coconuts are bursting, if you can just at least slightly imagine the amount of food that you can receive from this space, just the beginning of it is more than enough. You can grow more than enough. You can survive right in your front yard. No problem. Easily can feed a family. No problem. Throughout the year, if it's done right. And that's what we're doing here. There's a black pepper on this side here, another vine. There's another muscadine grape. There's another moringa. Once again, growing stuff that is good for survival, good for plants, good for, green manures, nurturing the plants back to life. He's got some broccoli over here, some more tomatoes, some basil, different types of basil, some more peppers, another dragon fruit that's going to latch on and hold on to this beautiful royal palm. As that grows up, it's going to look amazing. So visually pleasing, aesthetically pleasing, as well as has like a purpose, that purpose to create. And we're doing so much more here. This is just the beginning. Just seeing that this 1-2 months that we put into this now coming to fruition.
All right. And we will come back to you guys hopefully in a couple months from now and show you how the garden has changed.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much, Marcus.